Antara's way to the window. Smoke gonna be up. Just gonna start breaking apart that smoke, thin it on the top side just to try and spot Nerds coming out middle if you can get as much info as you can from Madra, who's just gonna be playing in towards the ladder room. He's the man with the kit, so keep eyes on that if it comes down to a defuse a little bit later on. And he's gonna find himself the first headshot. Important fight to win here for Madra. Twist to trade it out, and now the B-bomb site under a lot of pressure. Jota gonna be playing behind the bench. It's one quick kill onto his NAF, and he's gonna stand in the same position, but Twist is striking. He is not slowing down until finally put in the ground by Madra. 2v2, bomb planted, Team Liquid looking for this.
All right, a lot of pace early on and going for the retake. Great shot from Woxic, all down to ultimate in the 1v2.
Yeah, just trying to sit down in this post plan. Now a member down. Remember, Madra still has the kit. They have extra seconds to play with. Madra goes down, Woxic left alone, and ultimate looking for a big clutch early for Liquid. Where's he gone? He's lost his opponent, couldn't figure out where Woxic went, and then suddenly, surprise, he's on the screen.
Outmaneuvered in the end by Woxic, and important pistol round for Aurora to win. Get off to a good start here on Mirage, Liquid's map pick. And Major, the captain, coming in with two important kills of his own.
Wow, first gun round. Twist and Nerds go together in the underpass. We got Shuei waiting in middle, gonna take the fight towards Antares. He's gonna win it inside a connector. Nerds has got the opening as well, and we've got a 5v3 right now for Team Liquid with all this mid control.
They're just really caught off guard by how quickly Liquid took space on mid. Now Woxic can't connect on the shot. Probably will have to be a save here from Aurora, unless Woxic can come up huge, but imagine this is where the utility comes in from Team Liquid to chase him away.
Bomb planted. Secured in the middle of A, and it's going to force Aurora into the save. At least they've got 3 players up on this side of the map, so they'll carry the AWP over.
And I don't know if
And finally, Liquid on the board. We'll see if Aurora can bounce back immediately after their first round loss. He's going to be at the front of the attack up short. Ultimate just in behind him. And they've taken mid-control quite swiftly here. Twist edges to the side of the smoke. And Nerds revealed due to the smoke break. So Zentara is happily collecting that first. Wokedia up in the ladder room. Twist going down as well. And it's going to be a 5v3 for Aurora. A great start into this gun round. The Shuei must try and pull back. Ultimate's still waiting under the window with a bomb on his back. Shuei up in the ladder room, and Naf is only getting over towards the T apartments now.
Xentara is definitely going to be unhappy with that one. Shu is going to push for more, but Major is holding for that market flank, and a man advantage for Aurora, but lost a lot of control, so they have to piece this round together now. We see Major is going to link up with Wokedia, maybe clear mid together. Woxic just watching his flank, and Jota in sandwich on A, so this B bomb site is going to be wide open for the taking for Team Liquid.
There's Woxic, that'll be a nice easy kill on Shuei's back. Naf and Ultimate trying to get out towards B, but Wokedia now ready for it. I'll try and delay and disrupt as his teammates rotate in. Good flash will keep Naf off the line for the time being. Team Liquid now into the bomb site, but the problem is Woxic just standing in the open. It's an easy kill on towards Naf. Ultimate with too much to do. They're all over the show. There's even a player in the apartments. That's Madra who will deny the bomb plant. And Aurora straight back to winning ways after losing their first round. Top con smoke. And Twists into the window. Spam, low HP. Zentara is going to be taken down. Twist also connected on Wokedia because he just got up into the window room. So a little bit of a panic station now for Aurora. Wox is going to have to play back at CT, which puts all the pressure on Jota. He's going to be playing at Sandwich. The smoke's still up at Palace. The time on that will start to fade away soon. Jota just looks up. Shuei's going to be taken down. Madra also combining onto his ultimate as Naf sends one bullet through the eyes at short, and Jota can't do much about this. Team Liquid put themselves in the position just to get behind the defenses, and Aurora crumble.
Now Aurora in reset territory.
Oh, Twist. Another opening, this time from Connector. Now Xantares, he's only got an MP9. He waits on top of the wood, but no one's checking him. He's taking away one, but he can't get the second, but he can certainly set up a distraction for his teammates to be capable of turning on a dime, and that's exactly what Wikidia is going to do. 2 kills, cleaved away from Team Liquid's T side. And Naf and Nerds looking to combine together to try and win this round. It's going to be Nerds with 1, so it sets up Naf alone. He knows where 1 is, but can he figure out where Walksick? He's gone the right direction. That one went right between the legs. And Naf is going to hunt down the AWPer, and he's got it into a 1v1. Wikidia is so low on health. The bomb is still down. There's still so much time. And Naf goes back and he reads the play. A huge clutch from Naf early on here for Team Liquid. Dota. Oh, they're blind running into him. He ends up getting caught by Flash as well, which allows Nerds to trade out immediately here for Liquid. But it's fast down mid again from the T side. Taking the space and taking short away from Wikidia and Aurora. And you see the adjustment that forces straight away here on Aurora. They're going to have to start shifting. And Madrid wants to get aggressive, hungry for information is to figure out the next move from Team Liquid. They haven't continued to push up short. They haven't tried to go towards the B bomb site. And Madrid's detecting that. So he can tell Xantares to not worry about leaving the A bomb site. In fact, start going back over towards CT with Walksick. And see if you can get to position in time. But Team Liquid already on the bomb side. Xantares has arrived here. He's going to get swung from Palace and 2 players in front of CT spawn. Xantares stood no chance. Even if he got a kill out of that, he would have been traded immediately. So bomb site is taken. Team Liquid comfortably going to take a 5th.
Yeah, the woes of Xantares continue on Mirage. Walksick goes down as well. It's only Major left with the M4. So the momentum shifting completely towards the side of Team Liquid, yeah. Everyone having their moments. Ultimate farming a little bit of the anti-eco kills. New generation of CS players perhaps in the front rows. And Liquid doing a good job of not rushing some of these anti-eco rounds. Understanding the pressure is on the side of Aurora. You can see now an A fake coming in.
Yeah, and Shuei can pick up info here if they figure out then there's a stack on this side of the map. Let's see how much damage he could do with this AK.
Problem is he didn't see anyone and they got blocked on B.
My.
And now he will, but Liquid decides against going B. If they went on the first timing that they wanted to, they would have gotten an MTB bomb site. But now they're in a 4v5. They've expanded some of their utility. This is a nice call to fake B, right? You can see that the rotation from Aurora was towards that side, but they're going to boost up. And work that bomb towards the A bomb side.
Well, 3 CTs defending here. This is a little worrying for Team Liquid. The bomb is solo on the A site right now, and he's getting pushed from 2 sides towards CT and jungle. Nerds will successfully take 1 down, but bomb just planted in time, and it's a 2v4, 1v4, and Twist is on a fight on the B bomb site. They know exactly where he is. They can just get him that defuse. They can just stick it. Madrid's pulling him in as soon as he realizes that. It's done. Twist can't win this round. Team Liquid have conceded against Pistols. And they were going towards the bomb site with 1 player.
Yeah, Jota had a big kill onto Ultimate that we didn't quite catch, killing the C4 and getting a lot of information for Aurora. And I have to say, that just feels like a little bit of an unfortunate round for Team Liquid. I mean, they look like a confident team, at least on Mirage. And still no AWP on Ultimates. They just like to keep the space with the AKs.
Oh, straight out mid. Yeah, it's Wikidia going down right away. It's a great opening here for Team Liquid into penultimate round of this half. Nerds, look at this, slipping out of Palace. Getting spotted though on the ladder, a little bit of an awkward situation here for Nerds. He's going to be taken out by Jota, who's just in front of the ramp. And now they ready themselves for a possible attack through connector. They know that's the gap in the defense right now.
Yeah, they know where both A players are. Tars again, low HP. Liquid freezing for a little bit, waiting for a mistake.
Oh, low HP on Xantares finished off as he jump spots into his ultimate. That's all he needed was his shoulder. He didn't need much else with Zentaris that low. And here's Jota stuck on ramp. Good flash in terms of helping out Jota. And now he's got a second kill as he ravages the attack of Team Liquid. All of a sudden, it's a 3v2 favoring Aurora. And there's a perfect little gap on the side of the Flames. And look at this for Woxic. Nips in the back. Twist, instant trade. But the kill comes in for Woxic. Twist has got a 1v2 this, and he's had a great start to this map. He's 11-5 right now. But this is still going to be tough, just with the setup that Aurora have. You know, they can play a crossfire between each other, Madgers and jungle. But Twist is trying to piece together, is there another option? But he doesn't have the time, really. So he has to come back up through connector. And he might get a chance for a 1v1, but Jota, fantastic round. Saving the day for Aurora on the A-bomb site.
With the op, and that's why they're constantly challenging with the AKs, because that can be punished by Woxic. And Zentaris finally a kill through a smoke of his own. So Liquid in a 4v5 once again. 3v5 now as Nerds falls to Acadia, and they're all in mid. Really need to try and find a kill or two before they can move around the map, and it's another trade.
Just Twist left, and you'll get into Con. Tap it away onto the ticket, but it's 7-5. Aurora will leave the half ahead by 2 rounds versus Team Liquid on Mirage. Tough time towards connector, but recovering at the end.
A little bit of a strange half. It seemed to me like Liquid deserved more than 5 rounds, you know, with how well they've played in some of these gun rounds, but that one...
It's going to be dual Berettas on Nert and Ultimate. 3 USPs, obviously, for the rest. And it's going to be a direct A hit straight away, an execution from Aurora to try and come towards 4 players of Team Liquid on the side of the map. This is going to be a bloodbath. Flash goes into the ramp. It's going to be Jota to win the duel. Ultimate, not even blind. So Shuei having to pull one back. Twist doing the same, and the A hit is cancelled because it did not go well for Aurora.
Yeah, great read from Team Liquid in this one. Obviously going for the A stack. Aurora setting up for an A execute. That's advantage Liquid every single time. Woxic has a P250. He's had some good moments so far in this game. Perhaps he can create some magic for his team. Aurora just being really patient, hoping someone makes a mistake and overextends, but Nerds will just get more information in apartments. Liquid still in a very good position in this round. Nerds is not going to catch Major on this. Oh, he will.
Backtracking. And Nerds are on the backside. Smart position to come up over the top instead. Not going to be showing right behind him. And Nerds will play it perfectly. Matcher to fall. 24 seconds left in the clock. The ball is going to come back up through connector. 19 seconds to try and burst through here if you're Aurora, and there's utility left at this point. They're going to be shocked by that. Why is there still a molly for connector? And they just can't get past. There's no time for it. They want to die before the time runs out. And at least Team Liquid will give them that mercy. In Team Liquid's case, on their T side, was quite a few pops in the mid, quite quickly overwhelming it with the utility. A little bit slower spread default here from Aurora to kick off round 15.
Which is not their MO, you know, they're a team that's very execute heavy in general, so perhaps a sign of them trying to become a little bit more versatile on their T side.
The head of Acadia detected down towards ramp. Shuei doesn't want to get involved in that engagement. So here's the AK bullets coming towards the FAMAS. Oh, Woxic taking 1 bullet to the chest from Twist. He's going to try and apply pressure. Oh my god, he's seen everybody suddenly appear in middle for Team Liquid as they have called to converge. And look at the space given off that information. You can see Aurora reacting to it, pushing out towards the A-bomb site. They may have lost their 2 mid players, but they've taken the A-bomb site in return. But Team Liquid won't care if they can retake this easily. But it might not be so easy as Jota spoils the party for Shuei. Zentaris is still alive, and the Turkish Terminator terminated by NAF. It is now Jota sitting back at CT spawn. And the pressure floods in, and the flank comes through, and it's Ultimate to collect it. Team Liquid into the lead.
thought there was a chance for Jota because he had a molly and there were no smokes or for Team Liquid. So if he could have put that on the bomb, stayed alive a little bit more, but
Shuey comes out the back at triples, and Tara's to quickly make work of him. And no default here from Aurora. Back to the standard. Try and take over the A bomb site. Ultimate just seeing heads, making it easy, really just tapping away. And then the rest of Team Liquid also following suit, and because of how well it's gone, Twist feels freed up to just push over the top of the stairs, and Ultimate to move in. And you can see Liquid have some hype and momentum on their side now as they feel like they're getting control of the game in the second half.
yeah, this is just...
They're up against weaker weapons. They're still going aggressive. They're still bringing the fight here to Aurora. There's another peek, another fight, and it's going to be Nerds to win it against Antares. Just fighting all across the map right now at Team Liquid.
They're just exerting dominance, you know? It also has a psychological effect when your opponent on the CT side is just running at you, peeking you, playing super aggressive, you know, disrespecting you basically. It can be very frustrating to play against if you can't stop it and punish them for being that aggressive.
Now the side of Aurora looking for a B hit to finish. Now it's Naf and Twist looking to hold down this B bomb site. 40 seconds on the clock. You still got one in mid if you're Aurora, but KD wants to try and get up short so we can split into the B bomb site in the final 30 seconds. He's gonna deal with a fight here with Ultimate. And that's a great shot from Mukedi. He really needed to land that one. He's gonna go back and try and duel with a jungle player too. Magic coming up through underpass. The bomb is still a long way off here. 15 seconds. You got to send those B players in to try and make the space to make it easy for that bomb to come through. And Naf has played it perfectly. Twist has never revealed his position either. Twist will go down though, and Wokadia dropping Naf. All of a sudden, the round's back on for Aurora. It did not look like this was going to happen, but all of a sudden they're back into it and they've won it. The dying seconds of the round. Just enough time to put the bomb down, and they find all the kills as well. Did not expect Aurora to win this one, but there we go. An 8th round picked up. I think Team Liquid are going to be very frustrated to let that one go.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's just not good enough on the vault from Team Liquid.
Woxic. Just clearing out the ladder room. No one from Team Liquid revealing the position to Woxic just yet, so he's gonna have to search for it in Nerds. Knows he's coming now with that util. Oh, mollied Naf, didn't wait long enough on the angle to actually punish the push out, but here comes Aurora's finish towards the A bomb site. Ultimate caught by the flash. Shuey still waiting, still hiding here with the firebox. They haven't cleared him out just yet, and he could be very impactful, especially with the distraction set up from the AWPer at CT. There's such limited time. He can play spoiler. Wokadia is starting to think about it now, but it's a lazy peek, and then he comes back to it. How has he got away with that shot? Shuey's going to be so disappointed about that. A dink from Twist, but that's not enough. And Team Liquid trying to stop it, and they do. They stop it. The bomb is gone at last second. Denial from Naf. A steal away as the 10th round comes in for Team Liquid. Absolute chaos at the ends of that round, and Aurora are the ones left stinging.
CT seemed like the better option.
Shuey is just going to be so mad about that, but not anymore, because they won a round that looked like it was going Aurora's way. Here come the smokes. It's going pretty early. They're called for this almost out of spawn, and sending the nades in, trying to just burst out towards the A site. We've got Ultimate waiting behind the smoke, yet the rotations of Team Liquid coming back over here. But there's some space for Aurora to play with. Team Liquid waiting, smokes fade away, Nerds gets caught by that as the smoke fades, and then Wokadia, well, he's trying to go on forward, but Shuey's gonna drop him, and all of a sudden it's just Woxic, 1v2, but the bomb at least is planted, but they've walked over the top of his scope, and it's gonna be Twist. Another close round going the way of Team Liquid. Gets over the top of the scope of the AWPer, didn't see Woxic down below him, and as soon as he rings out to take down his teammate, Twist is able to respond.
From going through from the side of Aurora here. I mean, should never be able to get away with that. Then Nav just a kill through the smoke.
On 20. It's going to be the AWP of Ultimate peering over the top of the connector smoke. No one from Aurora rushing down towards him. He's going to have a peek into the underpass, and it's going to be a great shot. Orcadia take it away, but Ultimate couldn't run away as Madger hunts him down for the trade.
I felt like Liquid expecting a default this time around. Ultimate really going for the aggressive play to break it, and the re-aggression from Nerds gets info very early. You can see the rest of his teammates are now going back to A. He's going to clear B apartments, but will they get there in time before this execute comes in? Will Nav and Shui be able to buy enough time for the flank from Nerds to come into effect? Liquid has 3 players on A.
Smokes up, one towards CT, jungle, stairs. A little bit of a later execution with less players on the server, but let's see if that works out for Aurora. Otherwise, it is map point for Team Liquid, money in the bin for Aurora, and it's Shui. Oh, that's another free kill for Shui that he can't take, and now relies upon Twist to drop down into the sandwich. Nerds' flank is the last move, the last-ditch effort, the last hope here of Team Liquid, and that grenade, whoa, close to Madger, but he takes steps back towards CT. Nerds still has a shot at this, making it uncomfortable. Out in the open, though. As soon as he does that, he's got less cover, and it gives them a chance. He just didn't have the info where both players were, and Nerds didn't know how to play it perfectly. There's Antares. On into mid, grenade gonna bang off the wall, and oh, it's gonna be Twist to win it. Surely you don't concede map point in this kind of round. Oh no, Woxic under pressure now, and he's gone. That's the bomb, and we now have an absolute chaos ensuing. This is Orcadia and Jota all alone trying to recover this mess, but it cannot be recovered. Orcadia's on B, but the rest of his teammates are in the grave, and we look at Team Liquid with weaker weapons, throwing balls to the walls, charging up middle, and it's going to be 12-9.
What an absolute train wreck of a round for Aurora. What a horrible way to give up map points to your opponents. Once again, the aggression from Liquid. They're not ready for it. They can't deal with it. All map long, they've struggled to deal with it. Pull up.
The MAC-10, 1v5 into the 8K. Nerds holding the angle. Bomb's being picked up. He's going to run away, and Nerds can call the info, but Orcadia doesn't care. He just needs the fights. He needs to win them. He's done damage onto Naf as well here. It's all about the apartments player of Twist. The MP9 Wit's up there. Can he stop him from getting across? Yes, he can. So 12 rounds for Team Liquid. Orcadia gives it a decent go. Less damage than I thought. He was a 52 before that grenade came in. But now down to 28, and we've got Orcadia starting to move up through the underpass. Needs to be careful that Nerds doesn't peek him on the timing here. Should be okay now on a boost. Ooh, Orcadia up into the window. Twist aware of that. At least have the possibility. The rest of Aurora starting to gather over towards A. You've got 3 players outside of the A bomb site. Orcadia positioned in the window. Madger in the underpass. Can Twist get Orcadia? Yes, he can. And that takes a huge player who is in a strong position out of the round here for Aurora. If Madger falls, then it's only the 3 players left to try and thrust their way through the A bomb site. Here comes Jota, charging in. Nerds is down, but a lot more Team Liquid players still on the server, and it's Nap and Twist, the Canadian connection, closed out by Shui, and a 13-9 win for Team Liquid. They take away the first map of this quarterfinal. That team on the last run was Twist. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. We'll see how it all goes down here on Inferno. Aurora starting on the T side, Team Liquid on the CT side. And there's the aggression you're talking about. Straight down middle here for Team Liquid into the pistol, bringing the fight to Aurora. Antares stands up and he fights back. He sends one bullet right back to Shui. But they've already lost so much map control that they're just not ready for Nerds to be down here. You're worried about fights at top middle. You're dealing with Nerds just cutting you away from behind. And this pistol has been chaotic, but it's still doable for Woxic. He's got all the time in the world, and they're separated currently.
It's been an absolute brawl, and He's still alive, no armor, picks up the bomb, goes towards B, but Naf already made the rotation.
Twist going to be knocked over by Woxic, though. It comes down to this 1v1. Naf going to be playing it. The sandbag's not going for the peak. Woxic trying to bait him in, trying to pull him in. He's got the information he needs. Thank you to the 6th man, and here he goes. Trying to pull this one forward, and Naf is still going to win it. Regardless of the situation, Naf stands up. You know, we're saying coming into this map, if Aurora to pull it back, is going to be required, and not getting the opening opportunity he was hoping for in round 4, so they pull back out of Banana. They'll settle into things.
Yeah, change of plans, didn't get the look that they maybe wanted, or did they? Just went back to throw a smoke. I will see some top banana action.
Nerds needs to be careful here. Gets up on top of the sandbag. It's going to be Zantares removing Twist. Nerds making no secret about a swing. Manager makes sure that he plugs the gap. A nice little upgrade for Shuai to steal away and drop back into the site with, but he's got to step up here. Shuai here at second oranges, full magazine, ready to go, but it's just the 1 kill. And that is enough to keep it within touching distance for Team Liquid, but not enough to make the numbers even. And so they realize that it's probably not a round we can really go for here, so they're going to back away. They're going to change up position and just save these weapons.
Here we go, first gun round, entry kill from Zantares. You love to see that for Aurora.
I like the whistling.
It helps.
Not much better in terms of initial fights.
Try to flank the extremities, push the extremities so they could get a flank. This is a app spot from way far back, it seems like.
Yeah, flashes into the sky. Ultimate, it's a tough spot for him to be in with the AWP, so he's gone. He's overrun, overwhelmed, and so Naf needing to step up. Eventually gets the 1 kill. He worked really hard to get that one, but it's not enough to hold on to the round. So Team Liquid concede again. It's going to be a safe call this time on the other side of the map, and Aurora with a simple play, just an apps pop, overwhelming the AWPers in a bad position, and that'll be a second round.
The first map of Mirage when it comes to the T side. And this is where we might see some conditioning happen, you know? Okay,
they start B. They'll have 3 players in the A bomb side this time. Just worried about a possible quick play towards that side of the map again. But for Aurora, it's all about Banana. No one towards A this time. They'll block top mid with a smoke, and then they'll just fight. And even though he's blinded, Jota is still taking Nerds away. And all of a sudden, it's Shuai left alone, and he's gone. And it's so frustrating here for Team Liquid. 2 rounds back-to-back, where they immediately lose the site defenders. First on A, now B, and force the save call on the other side within seconds of the round beginning.
There you go. The conditioning worked, right? They open a standard 2B, 3A. Again.
They can hold on to these weapons. It's going to be tough to walk away with everybody, just with the sheer numbers that are being sent at them. Waves of the Turkish players here from Aurora coming through. There goes Naf. Can Ultimate hold on? Can Twist keep his rifle? And yes, at least 2 of them will survive out of the 3.
More of your utility early. Here comes the app setup we talked about. All 3 players on A from Team Liquid are here.
Ultimate not connecting the shot. Naf, oh my god, how is it happening again? It's just so clean on these entries. No fight from Team Liquid. These rounds are done in seconds.
I mean, they're putting up a fight, just not a very good one.
Yeah, sure. They're standing there, and they're taking a beating.
Not sure who it was, but you know, the shoulder peek baiting out the shot from Ultimate. Get one.
Nerds the only remaining player this time for Team Liquid, and no mercy this time. No one able to save a thing for Team Liquid. Minute 10 seconds.
Good sign for Team Liquid.
Yeah. It's not over yet.
Let's see, in this situation, Nerds has full banana control, but he's alone, so Aurora is clearing it. They understand they need to at least show presence here. You know, it's no reason for Liquid not to play 4A if they're not going to even poke their head in banana, so they do that. You see Shuai move slightly. Ultimate with the mid smoke. I don't think anyone is really going to respect that at this point in time.
Gonna be Ultimate waiting short, sees the Molotov appear around the corner, 25 seconds left. Ultimate missed shot, really needed one of those. And that has opened up the gap entirely to just flood through with Aurora players, but Twist and Naf will step up instead. And finally, some stopping power once again here for Team Liquid.
So he got back in time to also have some impact. Naf with a great play around the smoke with Sigs and Towers.
Arcadia and Dota likely to double peek this in tandem from both sides, make it tough for Twist to really get anything done, but Naf, okay! A double from Naf. Really tough stuff, but fantastic work from Naf to keep his team ahead here. Zantara is now looking to respond by going up through Banana. Now we've had way too many whiff shots here from Ultimate, and he doesn't want to stick around. He's going to drop a little bit further back towards CT. Under a minute on the clock. Let's see if he can connect this time. Going forward again. Just out to the right side, Madger waits. Here's the AWP, goes into it. It's Madger to go down. Damage also done to Zantaras, who's held back. 40 seconds, and they aren't breaking through to B anytime soon. Woxic sending one back shot through, and that's going to be Ultimate gone. So now a 3v2, and the two remaining Aurora players are very low on health.
Yeah, and Shui has them boxed in, so all the information on the side of Team Liquid looks like killed the absent boiler player, so a lot of information too for Team Liquid. You can see
A decisive round for the rest of this half then. Round 11. Money weak on a few players for both squads, and it's going to be a Twist boosted on the half wall, coming away with the opening on Zantares.
Yeah, that half wall boost for the C teams really seems to be meta. See so many different teams using it with good success.
A relatively low fragging game for Aurora because in the rounds that they win, a lot of the time it's forcing a save call after 1 or 2 kills. Here they come around the corner. Ready to go on the flashes. Shui wrecked by the flash, but still gets a kill out of it, and he'll be happy about that. Twist also following up, and it's really tough now for Aurora. Under a minute on the clock, and he's down 2 players against the 4 remaining of Team Liquid. And they can play the 2-2 setup, have 2 players in each bomb site. No matter where you go, it's an even number situation. Ultimate, does he go around the corner? Or does he just wait? And he's waiting for that peek. His matcher obliges with walking in towards him. Woxic now with a 1v4 clutch ahead of him in 30 seconds. All the util dumped at his feet, delaying, slowing him down, allowing the rotation, and Ultimate confident enough to just walk through that smoke. He's up 10-4 now. Looking good on Ultimate's AWP. Forcing them into a save call over and over again. Liquid almost unable to touch them, but they recover. They stabilize back on their feet. And Aurora sprinting out through the banana smoke, getting into the fight against Nerds, who gets sent forward with the flash. Twist the same, and oh no, Team Liquid have not worked out there in terms of the push towards top banana, so it's put Shui in a spot of bother at the back of the site, and he only gets one and then deked out by the skills of Aurora. So it looks like we got a tight game in this first half. Deny the bomb plant though.
Jota has 1 HP with Kadia, 8 HP. This is doable for Liquid.
All of a sudden, that denial of the bomb plant is absolutely massive. They've got utility. They're going to send it towards the high HP player, and right through the smoke, Ultimate is taken down. That makes things a lot more difficult here. Naf has 3 players, and even though 2 of them are extremely low on health, he has no utility that could break them. No HEs, no mollies. He could smoke off banana and try and separate the fights here, but time is starting to tick. Naf's got to get a move on. There's one. Waiting for a peek, a follow-up, but it hasn't come through. Remember, he still has a smoke available. He can't get the kill. He walks into the high HP player, and it's Jota out from banana that secures the 6th round here for Aurora. Tied game on the 2nd map.
Saw an aggressive pistol on A from Liquid. Aurora also starting 4A, but maybe a little bit more passive. It's just a B rush from Liquid.
Well, real fast. Flashes running on into the B bomb site. Match are going to be back towards CT. And that cross smoke is up, severing off the vision of Madger. Now the bomb plant going to be coming through. And Team Liquid looking to secure this one. But it's going to be a hard-fought final few seconds in this round. We get 35 on the fuse, and Nerds now going ready in towards the ruins. Is Aurora coming on top of those fights, but Shue changes that, evens out the numbers. Equilibrium once again established, and Twist sends shots down into the pool, and Team Liquid will take the pistol here to kick off the second half.
Slow down their economy, and it's building up fast for Team Liquid.
Sure is. See if Aurora can disrupt that in this round. There's a four-man stack towards B. Nerds with his classic MP7 purchase. Oh, here they come. He's going to hear the steps. Jump it up, getting caught by the flash as well. Nerds not having the best of times, but they haven't committed around the corner yet. And they are able to walk away with an opener here at Team Liquid.
I think he's fortunate. The HE he threw hit the player jumping, so did a lot of damage to all the Aurora players who were close behind that half wall.
Could just execute on this Team Liquid. They got one opening kill towards B. I'll throw the Molotov in towards the back of New Box. The smoke for the coffins. Now time to try and clear Xantares. It's gonna be 1 and a second. Quick kill from Xantares. Nerdsson ultimate removed.
This is interesting now. Gets another dink onto Shui, but he's low HP. Both him and Major are.
Yeah, here comes Shue to try and force Xantares to go into the grave, and finally Twist will do that. So both of those B players, as much as there was a chance, that really has dwindled now. As Aurora will go for some damage on the exit of the bomb site.
And the hesitation from Team Liquid really kept Vicadia and Voxy guessing. Hey, are they coming? Are they not coming? Like, what's going on? Is this maybe only a fake? So the rotation is slow, and double kill from Xantares not going to be enough for Aurora to steal around here, but some extra damage, absolutely so. Shui seems like he's dead for sure, and we'll see if Nap can get away with his life. And just keep rolling. See, two early smokes from Liquid on Banana, but this is just to draw attention towards B. Vicadia goes for the flash play, gets killed by Twist. Voxix brings one back, and Liquid is speeding up towards the A bomb site.
Yeah, real fast, up through short. It's going to be quite the hole from Aurora. They're taking the majority of these kills, and Voxix in the site, not even required for the third because he's so impactful on the first two. Allows his teammates to rotate in as Xantares.
Inferno, but perhaps they just saw that in their preparation, and Vicadia, even with the flash, gets taken down, but then all the extra players, too much for Liquid to deal with. Again, Vicadia, entry death on mid.
Jumping out of the balcony right into the AWP. It's a no-scope from Voxix. A fantastic hold yet again from Voxix. He gets 3 from the initial hold. That gives his team a shot at how quick Team Liquid are bursting through this bomb site. And now the plant going to be locked in the middle of the site. We got Major and Xantares trying to wrap around, change up the position a little bit, and Shue is going to gather the info that they're not behind his long smoke. He's got a really strong position by taking that risk. And Ultimate's going to keep blocking him at short. He's got that Molotov that'll buy a few extra seconds. There's a smoke in the back of Major. He can throw that down on the bomb and try and get a defuse eventually, but Ultimate, he's just still in the site, and that's the biggest problem, is the time is ticking. They've got to flush him out, and Shue's on the wraparound. They need this kill, and they can't get it. It's going to be Ultimate to step up, and then Major's desperately looking for Shue, but he's wrapped around short side. And now the defuse, the last second, and it was so close anyway on time, but it's denied by Shue as Team Liquid win the close round despite the heroic efforts of Voxix to get the triple. Shue peeks into the long fight. Voxix going to drop back towards the A-bomb side, a little bit safer here. Doesn't have the weapon he would love for this kind of scenario. At least he has Xantares. And Xantares will step up from the pit. Voxix gonna wait, his teammate now gone. More pressure on this FAMAS to deliver a multi-kill, and Voxix got that as well. Fantastic hold. Again, he's having a great game here. 15-9 Voxix. Twist trying to pull it back in mid. Does he get the second? No! So close, but couldn't remove Jota. If he had done that, Naf's chances in this clutch become much higher. He's a little bit close to Major, but the reloads come in, and Major hunts him down into the bomb site. Naf, he's wrapping around, nearly getting another opportunity there to get the kill on Major, but in the end, it is Aurora to secure another. Well, they know what's coming now. Madra trying to delay and disrupt the rest of the teams from arriving, sever the pack. Done a decent job with that utility. Centaurus again, one and done, this time on the B bomb site, and Team Liquid have overrun it. Aurora gonna try and organize themselves for a retake, tossing out nades, shuffling through them. Madra's gonna be the man to toss them out and send the lethal weapons forward. Wilcadia, the sharp tip to this attack back into the retake. He's found himself one kill, but Naf, important that he stayed standing. He took a lot of damage on board, but he still finds a frag, and that's his 20th kill here, Naf. Really solid performance in the Team Liquid jersey right now, and he's not slowing down. Naf is destroying them, wrapping around the ruins, and it's Twist and Naf playing together again, but not for much longer. That defuse being stuck 1 second in it and stopped by Naf, saving them again and again. It is all his round. It is all Naf here for Liquid. Let's watch this unfold.
But I don't understand these setups from the seat. You know, like Centaurus is fighting from coffins, but Major is playing full retake. You know, like either you both play retake or you both fight. I think that was the first domino to fall here in the defense of Aurora. Yeah, just the sole M4 on Centaurus.
Oh my god. Oh, that is so frustrating for Centaurus. The quick switch with the rifle. And then it just leaves the pistol inside of the site, and that's easy for Team Liquid. That's map point gained off of that. That's series point gained off of that. Oh, that is devastating.
A difficult pill to swallow to first just commit to an eco here for Aurora. The sole investment on Centaurus trying to make that happen, and then he dies in the way he does. Yeah, unfortunately, Aurora's playoff woes seem to continue, just a completely different level that we're seeing from the team and the players compared to the group stage. And Liquid, one round away from booking their spot in the semifinal against the Mongols.
With twists, but certainly have ambitions, of course, to make the major. Need to collect VRS points and making a semifinal showing. An event of this caliber with the teams that we've got in the Swiss system in a $1.25 million tournament, it will be huge for Team Liquid. And they are now just one round away from securing that semi-final against the Mongols. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. It's time to go into this A-bomb site and hit it and get it. Here they go, straight in towards it, right in towards Woxic. It's gonna be a quick kill on towards Nerds. And the rotation, you can see them moving a couple of players off of the B site. Centaurus in limbo about where to go. He goes back to watch B as Team Liquid hit the pause button, but ultimate out long, and that should be it. Madra's trying to come back in and save this, but it just does not look all that likely. If he gets one kill, a 2v2 is reestablished, but there's still utility for Team Liquid. That Molotov is going to heat things up, but Shuei isn't going to burn. He's still able to plant in the corner, and Twist will defend him inside of the site. Naf waits in the pit. Centaurus ascends to the top of the smoke. He spots out Naf, but here comes the re-smoke, making this a lot more difficult now to even see a world in which Aurora get close to this retake. They go in, Madra's gone, and Centaurus left. 1v3, trying to come back into this site, but this unique and special situation for Team Liquid has led them to the semi-finals. They've taken down Aurora, they have a matchup with the Mongols, and with this style, with this pressure now off, who knows what Team Liquid are capable of.